let's get started. So we're going to start seated today. I just want you to get comfortable, sitting up nice and tall. Okay, cross your arms, take a deep inhale, and exhale. Arms back down by your sides. One more time, inhale, big breath. And exhale, arms to your side. Go ahead and take your left arm and reach overhead. You want to sink that left hip into the mat. Reach that left arm over to the right shoulder away from the ear, and then go over to the other side. So right arm overhead, reaching to the left. A nice side opening. Good. And back to center. Inhale, lift all the way up. This time place your hands, fingertips onto the mat, and then go ahead and hinge forward. Okay. Just feel the stretch wherever it's limiting, maybe your glutes and your thighs, your lower back. And you're just hinging forward, breathing, and then roll up through your spine. Place the other leg in front, feeling a little uncomfortable. Sitting up tall, inhale and exhale, hinge over. Sinking into the stretch, breathing. And then roll up through your spine, then place the comfortable leg in front. Inhale, big breath. Interlace your fingers. This time going to round through your spine. Really hollowing out through your chest. Inhale, lift up, and release. Arms back behind, interlacing your fingers. Then go ahead and lift your arms up, stretch across your chest. Good. Then bring your right arm in front, pull it in with your left. Okay, good. And left arm in front, pull it in with your right. Good. Head to your right shoulder, left fingertips walk out to the side, and you can nod your head. Looking for any tight areas in the left side of your neck. And circle to the left shoulder, right fingertips walk out to the side. And a little nod with your head. And hang out to the center, fingertips to the back of your head and gently press. Then on the next inhale, lift your arms up. Okay, then you're going to rotate to the right, left hand to the outside of your right thigh. And take it to a little twist. You want to keep your spine upright and neutral. Gentle twist for your spine, and inhale all the way up. And exhale, right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Same thing on this side. Gentle twist, feel it in your lower back. And inhale up. Go ahead and place the soles of your feet together, and then hinge forward once again. Okay, you want to press your knees up to the side, inner thighs, or you can use your elbows. And just hinge forward. Feel the stretch in those inner thighs. Lengthen through your spine as you do so. Good. And roll up through your spine. Good job. You're going to place your knees onto the mat, hands out. Take it into a quadruped. Okay. So here, shoulders on top of your wrists, hips on top of your knees, back of the neck long, shoulder blades apart. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale, catch, stretch, tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, drop your belly down, lift your chest. Gentle arch through your lower back. And catch, stretch one more time, tuck your tailbone under. And inhale, take it into cow. I'm going to change it up a bit. Exhale, cat. This time you're going to look over your right shoulder as you send your right hip to the right. And catch, stretch, tuck. And other side, left hip to the left, look over your left shoulder. We've got one more set of these. Exhale, catch, stretch. Really feel that stretch. And over to the right. And catch, stretch, tuck, 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 tuck. And over to the left. Good. And back to center. Tuck your toes under and push yourself back into a downward facing dog. You want to press through your hands. Lengthen through your spine. Drive your heels as close to the mat as you can. So you want to feel the stretch the backs of your legs. Shoulders away from the ears. Neck nice and relaxed. And you can heel toe through your feet. Whatever you need to do. Good. And then go ahead and walk your feet to your hands. And then roll up through your spine. Go ahead and take it up to standing all the way up. Okay. You're going to take a breath, inhale, and exhale. Arms down to your side and chin into your chest and roll down through your spine. So taking that back down. And bend to your knees and tuck your tailbone under. Take it all the way back up to standing. Inhale. And one more time, exhale. Arms to your side, chin into your chest and roll down through your spine all the way down. Feeling the stretch to the backs of your legs. If you need to heel toe, go ahead. Breathe. Now from here, we're going to bend through our knees. Your feet are about hip distance apart. And we're just going to scoop our chest up and hold, okay? So feeling the warmth start to build in our quads. Then you want to keep your spine in neutral as you hold. Weight in your heels. Make sure your knees are above your feet. So all those proper form checks you're gonna make. Okay, so just hold here. Hey, engaging that core, so support that lower back. Now if you want to, you can take your arms up overhead and sink those hips down a little lower. I'm just going to hold it here for another 5 and 4 and 3. Good job. And 2 and 1. Rise all the way up and arms back down by your sides. Come to the top of your mat. So here we go. We're going to take our right leg and lift up with the knee bent. Then we're going to hinge on our hip and then allow that leg to come back behind. We're going to keep that glute engaged. So here, forward and back. And again, forward. Bending at the hip, and then keeping that leg back, getting that glute to engage. Okay, so here. And back. And let's go for one more. So here, and back. Now you're going to take that right leg, and you're going to settle back behind into a high lunge. So feel that stretch in that calf. Then tuck that tailbone under, bend that right knee, and then take it to a little pulse, and pulse. And take your arms up to the ceiling and pulse. Go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Go ahead and step forward. Do the other leg. So left leg up and hinge. Kick that leg back, squeezing that left gluteal and bringing that leg forward and hinge back. Squeeze here and bringing it forward and squeezing back. And we got one more. So pulling it forward here, bending at that hip. And hinge back, squeezing that left gluteal, step back with that left leg here. Feel that stretch first, then tuck that tailbone under, bend that left knee, and take it to a pulse. You take your arms up, taking that left knee a little closer to the mat, warming the legs for 4 and 3. Good job, 2 and 1. Let's do it again. Step forward, right knee up and back, and again up and back. Squeeze that glute, working balance, and up. And back, hold here, step back here, feel that stretch, arms up, then that right knee, and to get to a pulse, and pulse, for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, step forward, left leg, take it up, and hinge, squeeze, feel the contraction, in, and back, and again, in, and back, now hold here, step back, bend the knee, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse, good. Now we're going to change it up a bit. You can keep that option. Here we go. Forward. So here's the first option with the knee bent. So kicking it back. Here's the next option. Straighten the leg. And back. Okay, so feeling both glutes. And forward. And back. And again, let's go. Forward. And back. Now step back with that right foot. And again, bend that knee. And pulse. And pulse. And pulse. And pulse. Step forward. Let's do the other side. So first option with the knee bent, second option with the leg straight, and back. Good, and forward, and back. And let's go again, forward, and back, and step back, tuck that tailbone under, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Let's do it one more time. So step forward, bent knee or straight leg, go right leg, and back. Really think about squeezing that glute, and forward, and back. Good, and let's go again. Forward, and back. One more time, lots of balance challenge. Here we go. And back. Find that pose here. Step back, tuck the tailbone under, and pulse. Try and get that knee a little closer to the mat. For 4, and 3, and 2, and hold here. Go ahead and straighten that back knee. Take your arms up, and then rotate to the left. Get that little twist here. Spinal twist. Draw that left shoulder back. Hold, pressing that right heel back. And forward, step back. Let's do the other side. Here we go. Left leg bent or straight. And back. And again. Forward. And back. Okay, so just a micro bend in that right knee. Try not to lock it out. Forward. And back. Beautiful. And forward. And back. Okay, got one more. So forward. And back. Hold. Find that pose. Step back. Arms up, bend that knee, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Go for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Straighten that leg. Go ahead and rotate to the right. Draw that right shoulder back. Feel that stretch in that lower back. Draw that right shoulder back a little bit more. Good. You're going to do that one more time. We're going to add on. Here we go. Step forward. Right leg. Here we go. Forward. And back. And let's go again. Forward. So really feel the contraction in that glute. Lots of stabilization work. And forward. Beautiful. And back. Okay, next one. Here we go. Forward. and back. Again, find that pose nice and strong here. Find that balance. Step back, arms up, tuck that tailbone under, and pulse. And pulse. See if you can get that right knee a little closer to the mat. Here we go. For 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Straighten that leg. Go ahead and rotate to the left. Draw that left shoulder back. Here, hold, hold, hold. You're going to take your right hand down onto the mat. Okay, so you can lower that right knee down onto the mat. Then we're going to pivot over to face the left side of you. Hold. Now take that right leg. You're going to tap in front and behind, and front and behind. That right shoulder is strong. Front and behind, and front and behind. Squeezing that outer thigh and glute. Front and behind. Hold here. Lower your left toes down. Then go ahead and let that left shoulder fall back as you lift your chest up. Strong in that right arm. Feel that stretch in that belly. Okay, then here, you're going to step forward here. And then place yourself into a quadruped on all fours. Hey, here. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale, cat stretch. And inhale, cow. Good. And exhale, cat stretch. Tucking that tailbone under. And inhale, cow. Allowing that belly to fall, lifting through that chest. Back into neutral. Tuck your toes under. Push back into the downward facing dog. Find your stretch here. Press your heels into the mat. Press your hands into the mat. You know, lift up on your toes. Bend your knees. Look up at your hands. Walk or hop your feet to your hands. And then go ahead and lift all the way up to standing. Let's do the other side. Here we go. Left leg bent or straight. And kick it back. Good. And let's go again. Forward and back. Okay, strong in that right ankle. Maybe it's wobbling a little bit. Okay, getting stronger as you do so. Here we go. And again, forward and back. Spine staying in neutral. Hey, don't worry if you don't get full range. Hey, do what you can. And hinge here. Find that pose before you step back, arms up, bend that knee, and pulse. And pulse. Good. Left knee a little closer to the mat. Good for 5 and 4. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. Straighten that left leg. Go ahead and rotate to the right here. Draw that right shoulder back. Find that twist. And then lower that left arm down. And you can lower that left knee down. And then you're going to pivot over, face the right side here. Take that right leg, tap forward and back. Glute and outer thigh and back. Good. Forward and back and forward and back. One more. Forward and back. Hold here. Lower your right toes down. Then drop that right shoulder back. Open up your chest, belly here. Okay, so you can stick with this option. Side balance on your knee. Okay, I'm going to show you the progression. Completely optional. Place your right hand down, back into that quadruped. Tuck your tailbone under and cat stretch. And cow, lift your belly. Good, again, last time, cat stretch. And cow, drop your belly. And back into neutral. Tuck your toes in and push back once again into downward facing dog. Feel that stretch, press through your hands. Drag those heels into the mat. Feel that stretch, nice and active. Lift your toes, bend your knees, look up at your hands, walk or hop. Your feet to your hands. Inhale, monkey, and lift all the way up into standing. Okay, so here we go. Last time. Okay, I'll show you the progression. Right leg, here we go. Forward and back. Okay, so try and perfect your form. That knee can bend, okay, or straighten. Squeeze through that glute. Keep your spine in neutral. Okay, work at your own pace, your own range. And forward and back. One more time. Here we go. Forward and back. Squeeze that glute. Find that form. Step back. Arms up. Tuck that tailbone under and pulse. And pulse. Good. And pulse. And pulse. Let's go for 8 and 7. Good. 6 and 5. You got it. 4. A little lower. 3 and 2 and 1. Straighten that right leg. Go ahead and twist to the left. Draw that left shoulder back. Okay. Then you're going to place that right hand down. So just like the other side, you can lower your right knee onto the mat or stand your toes. And we're going to pivot to face the side. Okay, on your knee, right knee, or on your feet. Okay, outer edge of that right foot. Then you're going to take your left leg. You're going to tap forward and back and forward and back. Remember, you can keep your right knee on the mat. Okay, so this is the progression. Okay, so it's completely optional. Okay, now here we go. Tap forward. Now hold it. Tap back here. Lower the balls of your left toes down, and then lift your chest up. And hold for a nice belly stretch. Okay, 3 and 2 and one, and pivot over back into that quadruped. Cat stretch, tuck your tailbone under, and inhale, lift your chest. Okay, so remember that side balance on the outer edge of that foot is completely optional. So listen to your body. Okay, so here we go, back into neutral, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog, press your hands, lift up on your toes, bend your knees, look up at your hands, walk or hop, your feet, your hands, inhale monkey, and rise all the way up. Left side, here we go, kick forward, and back. So remember the option to bend the left knee and kick back with a bent knee. Okay, you can always decrease the range as well to modify. Okay, so again, listen to your body, and forward, and back. Working balance, that right ankle wobbling, getting stronger, and back. Okay, got one more, forward, and kick it back, here, step back, reach your arms up, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Let's go. Good for 8, a little lower, 7, and 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Straighten that left leg, twist to the right, draw that shoulder back, feel that twist, draw, should feel really good. And here you go, lower that left leg down. You can lower that left knee onto the mat or outer edge of that left foot, and reach, hold, okay? Take your right foot, tap, and back, good, and tap, woo, and back, good. Try to keep your balance, woo, and forward, and back, good, and forward, and back. Here we go, lift up to your chest, reach up to the ceiling, feel that stretch through your belly, keeping strong in that left shoulder, lots of work there. And go ahead and pivot forward, back into that quadruped, tuck your tailbone under, cat stretch, and cow, nice, cat stretch, tuck, and cow, back into neutral, and press back into downward facing dog, woo, stretch it out, and then lower to your knees, cross your lower legs and have a seat, scoot up to the front edge of your mat, here, take it into supine, so lift all the way up to your chest, feel that stretch, and then slowly lower your spine onto the mat, here. Okay, so get nice and comfortable here. You're going to take your right arm, you're going to reach over your left hip, and then lower down, take your left arm, reach overhead to the right. Right hand over your left hip, and reach. So working the obliques, so reach over that left hip, and then overhead, and then reach, and then overhead, and again, left hip, and reach, and right hip, and reach, again, left hip, and reach, last one, left hip, and reach, and switch sides, so left hand over that right hip, right arm overhead, and left. Your hips stay quiet, you're just rotating to your upper body, reach, twist a little bit more intensely, and over that right hip, and reach, and again, right, and reach, right hip, and reach, and right hip, and reach, last one, right hip, and reach, and switch, left hip, reach with that right, okay, we're going to add on, and reach, again, twist, and reach, make it work for you, here we go. Try not to just go through the movements. Reach, work the side of the abdominal wall, and reach overhead. Listen up. We're going to add on. Here we go. And hold. Here we're going to rotate, roll over onto our right side here. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Lift to the side here. So crunching through that left waist. Hips are vertically stacked and hold. Now if you want, you can take that left leg and lift up. Left hand on that outer thigh and press down for a little more resistance. And you're just holding here nice and strong. Right arm is out in front. Hold. Nice isometric contraction. Hold. Hold for 4. Contracting through that left waist. 3 and 2 and 1. Go ahead and lower back down and switch sides. So right hip and reach over to the left. Right hip and reach. And again, right hip and reach. Rotate. Go. Make it work. Good. Reach a little more. And overhead. And twist. And reach again. Twist. And reach. Last one. Twist. And reach. Roll over onto the left side. Here we go. Go ahead and lift up, crunching through that right waist. If you want, lift that right leg. Place your right hand against that thigh and press down. Nice and strong. Just holding it here. Nice and strong, feeling the contraction to that right waist. Lifting and holding for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We're going to do that one more time onto your back. Reach over that left hip and reach. So this is your last chance. I want you to really push, twist, other side, and twist, and reach. Good. Twist, and reach again, and reach a little further, and reach. Good. Further. Reach overhead. Get those obliques, and overhead. Last one. Here we go. Reach overhead, roll over onto your right side. Go ahead and lift up, hold here. You can lift that left leg. Once again, you can press down against that thigh. Strong in that left shoulder, just holding here. Nice, nice, nice. Squeeze, press down. Your upper body is lifted, contracting, squeezing to that left waist. Press down a little harder. For 4. Got 3 and 2 and 1. And roll back over. Other side, finishing off. And overhead, twist, and overhead. Left shoulder a little further to the right, and overhead, reach, and twist, and overhead. Let's go. And reach, looking good. Here we go. And reach, up, and reach. 3 more. And reach, last 2. Reach, and last 1. Gonna hang out to the left. Stack your legs and lift to the side. Gonna press down against that thigh. Lift that leg up if you want. Strong on that right shoulder. Press, press, press. Come on, go. Nice and strong. For 4 and 3 and 2. Press. And 1. And release and lower back down. Okay? So you're going to hold here. Now I want you to take your thighs, bring them together. Okay? Take your heels and open them out to the side. So you're pigeon-toed with your feet. Okay? Now I want you to squeeze your thighs together. Get those inner thighs to engage. Hold here. Okay, just going to hold here. Now from here, you're just going to take your spine, keep it in neutral, and you're going to press up and down. So not very much range. Lifting up, squeeze the glute, and down. And up, squeeze those inner thighs, and down. Okay, so just subtle lift, and down. Squeezing those glutes, and down. If you want, you can float your arms up to the ceiling. Okay, so again, lift. And down. Again, squeeze those inner thighs. And down. Hey, good. Up. And down. And up. And down. 4 more. Up. And down. Last 3. Up. And down. Last 2. Up. And down. Last 1. Up. And down. Now you're going to take your heels together. Okay? You're going to press your heels together. So you're going to drive them in together to get your glutes to engage. Your knees flap out to the side, but keeping your heels pressed together, you're going to lift and lower. So again, not very much range, just enough to get those glutes to fire a little bit more, but you're really driving those heels together here and down. Good. And up, pressing those heels together as you squeeze those glutes. Good. And float your arms up to the ceiling. Okay. So watching that lower back, make sure it's not compromised. And up and down and squeeze. And down. Beautiful. Let's go up and down. Nice work. Up and down. 4 more. Up and down. 3 more. Taking it up and down. Last 2. Up and down. Last 1. Up and lower down. Bring your legs together here. Feet together in parallel. And you're going to take your left leg and kick up. So right foot is grounded. Now, your thighs are squeezing together. Now in this position, you're just going to take it into that bridge and then back down. Okay, so up and back down. Good. And up and back down and up. Squeezing those thighs together still. And up. Getting that butt cheek to fire. And up and down. 4 more. And down. 3 more. Hup. And down. Last 2. Get ready for those pulses. And now let's hold it here. From here, drop 1/2 inch and pulse. Pulse, still squeezing those inner thighs. Getting warm through those glutes. Pulse and pulse. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those inner thighs as you hold, hold, and hold. Good for 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Lower down. Let's switch sides. Still keeping your thighs together. Take your right leg, kick out. Okay, so from here, now lift up and lower down. This time targeting the left gluteal up and down. Relaxed in your shoulders. Spine is in neutral. And down. Squeeze those inner thighs. Here we go. And down. Lifting up for that burn. Up and up and up and up. Good. Squeeze and squeeze, a tiny pull, squeeze. Just enough to get that contraction, that fire in that glute. Good, good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and lower down. Knees into your chest. Go ahead and circle your knees around, feeling the release. Okay, you can place that right foot on that left thigh. Go ahead and pull it in to feel the stretch in that right gluteal, pressing that right knee away. Breathe. And switch. Left foot on that right thigh. Pull it in with your right. Good. Okay, then you're going to roll over into your right side. Go ahead and take it up to seated, cross your lower leg. Place your hands onto the mat and press back into your downward facing dog. Heel toeing through your feet, stretching it out. Stretch to the backs of your legs, your hamstrings. Hey, so here we go. So this is what we're going to do. From here, we're going to transition to a plank and then downward facing dog. Okay, so a plank and then downward facing dog. Okay, so if you need to modify, you can take the plank on your knees, hold, and then downward facing dog. Okay, so this is one variation. You can take it to your knees and downward facing dog. Okay, so take it to your knees and add a little pause, and then downward facing dog. Next progression is that plank and downward facing dog. Hey, make sure your shoulders are above your wrist here. Good, and downward facing dog. Hey, now here's the progression into that plank. Here, you're gonna push forward, shoulders nice and strong. You're gonna take it to one tricep push-up, either on your toes or your knees. Taking it down, elbows close to your sides, and up, and then push back into downward facing dog. Either hold it here in downward facing dog, or keeping that hinge in your hip, or bend in your hip, you're gonna allow your head to lower to the mat, and then push up. Okay, back into that plank on your toes or your knees, push up, down, and then back up, back into downward. From here, lower your head to the mat, elbows out to the side, and push up into that plank here on your knees or your toes. Tricep push up and up, downward facing dog, and push up here, and back into that plank, and push up, and up, downward facing dog. If you want to progress even more, you can get your head to touch the mat and up. Okay, try and be careful with that, and push up, and downward. Woo! Elbows out to the side, and back into that plank, and push up, nice and strong, downward, and head toward the mat, and up. Let's go for 3 more. Here we go. Toes or knees, down, elbows close to your sides, and push, downward. Head toward the mat, or tapping, and up. Last 2, nice and strong, elbows close to your sides, and up, and downward. Little bend or a lot, tapping down and up, and push up and down, and up, downward, and head toward the mat. And I lost count, of course. Let's do 1 more. Here we go. Push up and down. Breathe. Downward, head toward the mat or tapping and up. And then lower your knees onto the mat. Take it into a quick child's pose. Forehead on the mat here, and breathe. You can place your arms to your sides if you want to. Nice work. Go ahead and round your spine. Lift it up. Shake out your arms. You can take your right arm across, pull it in. Left arm across, pull it in. Good. And we're going to do some back work. So go ahead and place your belly onto the mat. Okay. So arms down below your shoulders. I want you to pull your belly in toward your spine. Lock it in place there to protect that lower back. Okay. Shoulders away from the ears. Think about lifting your head forward as you lift up. So here, up and down. Okay, back of the neck stays long, shoulders away from the ears. Belly is pulling in, so watch that lower back. And again, lift up and lower down. Okay, this is how you do it with support. You keep your hands on the mat. Good. Okay, so here we go. And lift up and down. 2 more times, lifting up and lowering down. Now, if you want to progress, you can take your arms out in front, shoulders away from the ears. Okay, and then this is what we're going to do. Either opposite arm, opposite leg, or just the leg, and left and right. Okay, so if your arms are extended, you can do the arms with the legs. If your arms are by your side with support, just do the legs. Okay, so here we go. Lifting up and lowering down, and up and lower down, and lift up. So opposite arm, opposite leg. reaching away from your body as you lift. Okay, so away, up. Always checking in with that lower back, up and lower back. Okay, so we're gonna throw in a little bit of a mental challenge. Okay, so opposite arm, opposite leg, and left arm, right leg. Okay, so here we go, right arm, right leg. So right arm, right leg, if you're doing the arm. If not, just do the leg. Left arm, left leg, up and lower down. Right arm, right leg, up and left arm, left leg. Now right arm, left leg. So opposition here, and left arm, right leg. And again, right arm, left leg. And remember, think about reaching fingertips away from your toes as well as up. Okay, so getting long, up, and left arm, right leg. So again, remember, if you're just doing the leg, just do the leg. That's fine. The arm is optional. Okay, so here we go. And up. Now, right arm, right leg, up, and left arm, left leg. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Right arm, right leg, up, and right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg, and right arm, left leg. Reach up, left arm, right leg. So we're going to keep it here, opposite arm, opposite leg. Now check in with that lower back. Okay, so reaching your fingertips away from your toes. Good. And again, up, and left arm, right leg. Hey, now here's the progression. If you want, you can hover above the mat. Okay, so this is pretty challenging. So checking in with that lower back. If you feel any pain, then don't do it. Okay, so make sure you have the strength to support that lower back. And up, and back down, and up, and back down again. So remember, just doing the leg is completely fine. Up, and down. Good. Up, and down. Last set. Up, and down, other side. Up, and down. Go ahead and take a break. Rest your head, the back of your hands. Turn your head. Rest down here. Take a breath. Inhale, and exhale. Lower down. Okay, take your hands behind your back. Okay, belly pulls in. Take your upper body, lift up, and hold. Okay, so hold here. Keep your legs on the mat. Okay, so if your lower back is okay, you can lift your legs up and hold here. If you want to take it even further, interlace your fingers and go ahead and reach back. Get a chest stretch. Stretch for your pecs and hold. Okay, now if this is too much, keep your legs on the mat. You can also place your hands by your side for support. Okay, so do what you can. Listen to your body. Okay, so just holding wherever you're at. Just holding nice and strong. Feel the strength in your spine, pulling that belly in toward your spine as well. Holding for 4 and 3. Good job. 2 and 1. Lower back down. Place your hands under your shoulders. Prop yourself up into that quadruped. Take a breath. Inhale. Catch, stretch, tucking that tailbone under. You can wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And back into neutral. Past neutral into cow. Inhale, catch, stretch. And, exhale into catch, stretch. Inhale into cow. And last time, exhale into cat. Send your seat back. I love this. Feel that stretch in that lower back. You can wiggle whatever you need. And then back, shoulders on top of your wrist. Back into cow. Back into neutral and hold. Go ahead and cross your lower legs. We're going to take it down, back down onto our back. So scoot to the front edge. One more time. Lift your chest. Lifting up nice and tall. Then go ahead and lower your spine onto the mat like so. Okay. You can wiggle whatever you need to do. Go ahead and bring your legs together. Okay, so we're going to alternate between a tuck and a bridge. So you're going to take your hands behind your head. Elbows stay wide. Okay, you're going to lift up toward your knees and then back down. Squeeze your inner thighs. Lift your hips up and then lower back down. And lift up toward your knees, down, and lift your hips up. Okay, progression. You can take your legs up off of the mat and lower down and lift to that bridge. Okay, again, curling up, lower down, and lift to that bridge. Okay, and in. So just like we did before, we're squeezing the inner thighs, keeping your legs together. And in, and down, and lift, and down. Crunching a little bit more aggressively, and down, and lift, and down. Again, we're going to add on soon, and down, and lift, and back again. Tuck, and down, and lift. Last one, you're going to tuck, and down, and lift, and lower here. Place your arms down by your side, a little away from your side. You're going to press your hands into the mat. Nice and strong to get your core engaged, and allow your knees to lower to the left. Still pressing your hands into the mat. And then back to center. Allow your knees to lower to the right. Pressing your hands to keep your core engaged. And then back, hands behind your head. Once again, you're going to tuck and lift here. So remember, if you want to keep your feet on the mat for the tuck, that's fine. And lift up. Good, let's go again. Tuck, squeeze, and down. And lift, squeeze those glutes, inner thighs. And again, in, and down, and lift. And down, go again. In, and down, squeeze, and down. Last one, in, and down, lift. And lower arms to your side, press down. Keep feet on the mat or lifted. You can take your legs and lower to the left, okay? Make sure your legs are glued together. Try not to let your legs shear. Pressing your hands into the mat to keep that core engaged. Back to center and lower to the right. 8 feet on the mat or lifted, and just hold. So your shoulders stay on the mat. You're rotating from your belly button on down, and then back up. Let's do one more. Okay, so seal it in. Here, good. And then back other side. Woo, to the right. Press your hands into the mat firmly here, and then back down and lower. Hands behind your head. Hey, so a couple options. You can keep your legs together or take one leg up off the mat. Let's do our right leg. Hey, so from here, either lift here or take that left leg up and down and lift into that bridge. So targeting that left glute and curl in and down and lift up and down. Go again. Curl up and down and press and down. Let's go again. Curl and down and press and up and curl and down and press and down. Last time. Curl, lower down and press and down. Arms to the side. Again, press down here. Okay, so if you keep your left foot on the mat, that's fine. Okay, if your leg is not extended, extend your right leg. And then we're going to lower down to the left. Okay, so here or left leg lifted up off the mat. Just going to roll over to the side. Lower body rolls over to the side. Okay, now if that left foot is lifted, we're just going to alternate and alternate and alternate. I want you to really press your hands into the mat though, okay? So press. You want to keep the core muscles engaged. Okay, support that lower back. And alternate, okay? So again, the alternation of the legs is optional. And 3, and 2, and 1. Back to center here. And then lower that left foot down, okay? Now from here, we're just gonna take your hips up and we're just gonna add a little pulse and pulse. We're gonna feel the burn in that left gluteal. Pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse. Go, pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse. Go for 4 and 3, good, 2 and 1. Lower back down, other side. Hands behind your head. Okay, left leg extends here. Right foot on the mat or lifted. You're gonna lift up and down or and into that bridge. And down, curling up and lower down into that bridge. Okay, so that's one variation. Next variation is to tuck, lifting that right foot up off the mat into that bridge and down and tuck, lower down and bridge up and down. Let's go tuck a little more strongly. Good. Woo! And down. Let's curl in strong and down, pressing up. Again, let's go curl and down. And press. Again, curl and down. Really squeezing that right gluteal. Last one, curl and down. Press up, lower it down. Arms to your side, press down. Okay, right foot on the mat or lifted. Hey, lower down to the right. Hold here, nice and strong. Okay, strong here. Or if your right foot is on the mat, here. Okay. Now, if you want to, alternate and alternate, alternate. And alternating, challenging your core, pressing your hands into the mat, working those obliques. Alternate and alternate for 4 and 3. Good job. 2 and 1. Take it back down here. Okay, lift your hips up and here we go. You're gonna pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse. Let's go. Nice, nice, nice. 4, 8, 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Lower back down. And bring your knees into your chest. Take it to a couple rolls. Both feet on the mat. We're going to do some ab work. Arms overhead, shoulders down away from your ears. Take a breath, inhale and exhale, curl up. Okay, nice and easy here and down. Okay, you're going to curl up and hold here. Okay, now you're going to bring your knees into your chest and tap down onto the mat. Curl in and tap down. Okay, level 1 here and down. Level 2, bring it in and extend out and in and extend out. I want you to keep a separation between your knees and your feet. Okay, so a little harder to stabilize. Keep them in sync with each other. And in and extend, shoulders away from your ears, hollowing out through that chest and press. Okay, remember you can lower your feet onto the mat. Good. In and extend. Try and stay relaxed in your neck. Try not to take tension there. Shoulders away from the ears. Get your lats to fire to help you. Good. And in. Belly flat. Beautiful work. Let's go for 10 more. In. Extend. 9 more. Stay strong. Woo. And in. Extend. 7 more. In. Extend. 6 more. You can do it. 5 more. In. Extend. 4 more. Soften your neck. 3 more. In. And press. Last 2. In. And press. Last 1. In. And press. And lower down. Knees into your chest. A couple more tugs. We're going to go right back into our glutes. So arms to your sides. Okay. Walk your feet out by about 3 inches from where they were. Lift your toes up. Okay. So you're going to press your heels into the mat. You can walk your feet together a little bit. Okay. We're going to do one leg at a time. So from here, I want you to take your hips and lift up off the mat and then lower down to half the range. We're going to keep the hips at that level. Shoulders down and relax. And take your right leg. Okay. Now you're going to press out level here. And then out 45 here. And then up to the ceiling. Don't worry if your leg doesn't straighten all the way. Okay. So press 45 and then level with the mat. And 45. Press. All while keeping your left heel digging into the mat. Press. Hey, belly pulled in, strong in that core. And back to that 45. Press. Drive with that heel. And up to the ceiling. And press 45. That left heel digging into the mat. That left glute nice and strong. 45. And up to ceiling. And up. 45. Press. Drive with that heel. Hang in there. Now check in with that spine. Make sure it's not compromised. Hey, so good. And up. And 45. And level. Woo! And 45. Press. And up to the ceiling. Here we go. And 45. Press out. And out. Level. And out. 45. And up to the ceiling here. Knee is straight or bent. From here, drop half an inch and press. Press and press. Another burning of that glute. Here we go. And press and press. Check in with that lower back. No pain there. Feeling your hamstrings as well. Press and press. Going a little longer this time for 20 and 19 and 18 and 17, 16 and 15 and 14 and 13 and 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 10 more. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 5. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Sorry about that. Couldn't help it. Right foot down. Good. Getting stronger. Here we go. Both heels down, a little closer than hip distance apart. Back into that bridge. Halfway, half of the vertical range. Left leg up to the ceiling here. Okay, so here we're going to kick out level here. And that 45. And then up to the ceiling here. Arms up or down, up to 45 and level. Okay, digging that right heel in the mat and 45 and up to the ceiling. Stay relaxed in your shoulders. Okay, try not to tense. Relaxed in your neck here. And drive with the heel, 45 and up to the ceiling here. 45, press. Hips stay level, okay? Don't forget about your form there. 45, press with that heel, pressing away, up. And 45 here and back level. And 45, so feeling the strength in that right glute and up. And 45, press that heel and level. And 45, press. And to the ceiling, good job. 45 and level, press. Drive with that heel Checking in with that lower back, no pain. Keep it supported. Press and down. Hey, feeling the fire here in that glute. And up. Good. 45 and level. 45 and up. I know. Going on forever, right? Here we go. 45. Here we go. Now keep it up to the ceiling, straight or bent. And lower down and pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse. Good, good, good. Relaxing your shoulders. Woo! You can do it. Nice work. And press and press and pulse and pulse. Good. Up and up and up. Hang in there. Looking good. Press and press and press and press. I know I have no credibility left. You go for 20 and 19, 18 and 17, 16 and 15, 14 and 13 and 12, 11 and 10 and 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 20 more. 19 and 18 and 17 and 16 and 15 and 14 and 13 and 12, 11 and 10, 9, I promise, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and release, and lower down, knees into your chest. Woo! Go ahead and bring your knees in, take your heels, beat the back of your thighs, right foot on that left thigh, go ahead and pull that left thigh in, press your right knee away, feel that release in that gluteal. Excellent work. And then switch, right foot, left foot on that right thigh, pull it in, press that left knee away. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, sorry about that. And release, roll over onto your right, go ahead and sit up. Okay, face the front of the room. Woo. Butterfly, soles of the feet together, lift up to your chest. Press your knees up to the sides, still stretching, probably feeling your glutes still. Inner thighs, lifting up through your chest. Lower back, nice and long through your spine. Breathe, settling down. Excellent. And roll up through your spine. Nice. Extend your legs out. Let's do those hamstrings. Feet are flexed. Go ahead and hinge over. You want to lengthen through your spine once again. Hey. Bowing down over your legs. Feeling the lengthening all along the backs of your legs, your hamstrings, your calves. Folding over. Good. And then roll up through your spine. We're going to take it into some flows to serve as some stretches. Okay, so go ahead and face the mat, tuck your toes in, and push back into a nice downward facing dog. So press through your hands, lengthen through your spine, drive those heels down, all those nice form checks. Breathe, lift up to your toes, bend through your knees. Look up at your hands, walk or hop your feet to your hands. Monkey, lift up through your chest. Okay, feel the stretch to the backs of your legs, breathe. And exhale, forward fold, and then go ahead and scoop your arms up into standing. You can add an arch back if you want to. Okay. And then back into prayer. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, monkey, lift up through your chest. You can lift up your toes if you want and add a stretch for those hamstrings. Okay, so you're going to place your hands onto the mat. Walk or hop your feet back behind. Top of a push-up, push forward, lower down. You can drop to your knees if you want to. Elbows close to your sides. Inhale, cobra, like so, or upward facing dog. Feeling the stretch through your belly, shoulders down away from your ears, lifting, and then press back into downward facing dog. Press through your hands, again getting that nice hamstring stretch all along the backs of your legs, pressing through your hands. Ground your left, kick your right leg back behind, then softly, so we have to place it between your hands. Turn your left foot out 30 degrees. Rise up into warrior one, pressing the outer edge of that left foot into the mat. Okay, right knee is above that right foot, and hold. Feel a nice stretch. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Opening up through your inner thighs. Right knee nice and bent. Here. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale, reverse warrior two. Reach to the back of the room. Get a nice side stretch. And then take it into side angle. Right forearm on that thigh, left arm up. Okay, so feeling the stretch to the left side of your body. If you have a little more energy in your body, you can take your right arm and reach. And just hold. And hold for 3, and 2, and 1. Lower your arms down onto the mat. Press forward onto your knees, your toes lower down, elbows close to your sides. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Another stretch. Breathe, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Press your hands into the mat. Left leg up to the ceiling. Feel the stretch to the back of that right leg, and then place your left foot between your hands. Turn your right foot out 30 degrees. Bend your left knee and scoop your arms up into warrior one. You're pressing the outer edge of that right foot into the mat. Bend that left knee. Hips are square to the front of you. Reaching your arms up. Tuck that tailbone under so you don't jam that lower back. Good. Bend that left knee a little bit more. Breathe. Warrior two. Reverse warrior two. Good. Nice side stretch here. Left knee stays bent. Side angle. Left forearm on that thigh. Right arm reaches here. And just hanging on in this stretch, or if you want, release. Left arm and reach. Good. For 3 and 2 and 1. Arms down. Top of a push-up here. Press your shoulders away from the ears, on your toes or your knees. Lower down. Tricep. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Reach, 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 reach. Stretch, 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 stretch. And exhale, downward facing dog. Pushing that, press through your hands. Stretch the backs of your legs. Nice work. And then lower back down. Excellent. Take your right arm up to the side. Inhale, exhale, weave under your left armpit. Drop your right shoulder down. Take it into a little twist here. And inhale, place your right hand down to your right as you twist to the left. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And inhale, reach your right arm diagonally over to the left, out in front. And sink your right hip over to the right. Other side, left arm up to the side. Inhale, weave under that right armpit as you twist. Drop that left shoulder down. And inhale, place your left hand down onto the mat as you rotate to the right. Good. Inhale, reach your left arm overhead to the right at a diagonal. Sink your hips down, back to the left. And then back up to quadruped. And have a seat. Good. Shake your arms out. Inhale, big breath. Right arm down by your side, left arm reaches overhead. Get a nice side stretch, good. And over to the other side, right arm reaches overhead to the left. And back to center. Take your shoulders and let's draw a circle with our shoulders. And let's go in the opposite direction. Excellent work. And press both shoulders down, head to your right. Walk your left fingertips out to the side. Little nod. Just find any areas of tension in your neck, just let it release. Over to the opposite shoulder, right fingertips walk out to the side. Little nod with your head. And to the center. Fingertips to the back of your head. And stretch as you breathe. And then back up. Good job. Take it to a little twist. And a little twist. And a little twist. And a little twist. Good. I'm going to finish off with our 2 final breaths. As always, use this opportunity to just release stress and tension, anything that has been building in your body, anything just settled, stale there in your body, just let it go. Okay, only allow room for good. Okay, so here we go. Big breath in. And exhale, let it all out. Exhale. Every little last bit, let it out. Inhale, big breath. Then place your hands together. Lower them slowly to heart center. Nice calming exhalation. Bring it back down. And we say namaste. And we're done. Once again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I wish you a wonderful rest of your week ahead. And I'll see you next week.